What's up, Jonah? It's a little late, much later than I normally put out these videos, and I've been thinking a lot today. I found a long gray hair on the top of my head, and it got me thinking about the fact that I'm getting older and what that means to me as a creative. And I think there's something interesting about getting older that a lot of people don't really acknowledge or talk about. And that's our tendency to lean towards a more conservative mindset. Now, I don't mean politically, although I guess maybe that's true, but I think the older we get, the more conservative we become because we are looking for the maintenance of structure and balance. Now, I know this is definitely true for both you and I, but it's like we crave structure and stability. We are by nature creatives, but we definitely highly value what it means to have structure and balance, and what that kind of balance means towards being able to create more freely and uninhibited. And I think it's interesting, right? We get more and more conservative as we get older. I think then that if that is, and it seems to be pretty commonly true, that the normal thing we would see is older people get far more conservative and they lose touch with their ability to be creative. And I think when I look around me, I think that's true. Most of the time, especially the modern criticism of old people is that they're not with the times and they're not progressive enough. They don't think enough about the here, the now, the future. And I definitely think that that's true of us as aging artists. Now, I'm only 31. I'm not that old. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that I am aware of the effects of my age and aging. So I think as I move forward as a creative, I really want to make sure that I, one, honor the value of conservative nature, the value of structure and order in my life, but that I really want to make sure that I never let go of or forget what it means to be creative and progressive and thoughtful and innovative. And I think if I do that consciously, I'll stand to be someone who has more to offer at the end of my career than maybe others, and maybe stay a little more current and a little more modern, so to speak. Anyways, what's your thought? Let's see, I'm 31, which means you're probably close to 14 years older than me. So what do you think? As someone who's actually 14 years older, do you think that you've begun getting more conservative in your viewpoints in terms of creativity and art? And what do you do to make sure that you enact meaningful, creative, and ingenuity in your creativity? Interested to hear what you have to think. Well, that's it for me. And for those of you at home, I hope you're staying creative. I hope you have amazing and thoughtful projects that are going on in your lives. And I'd love to see more of that. And, for those of you who are commenting on Facebook, leave me some pictures of some of the creative endeavors you're doing. And in the comments here on YouTube, let me know.